guys, welcome back to another video. We're here on Orlando-based flight attendant. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. You're not gonna believe what happened. I was on the way here and I was about to film some B-roll to start off the video, and then my camera says that I don't have an SD card. I can't go back home to pick up my SD card, otherwise I'll be late for work. So I think we're gonna have to vlog this entire vlog on my phone. And I don't know how this is gonna turn out, so let's just hope for the best. Right now, I'm about to gather all of my belongings. Just made it here to the employee parking lot so that I can make my way to the terminal. We're starting a very long trip, and we are working 3 flights today. Orlando to St. Louis, and then we go St. Louis, Cancun turn, and then we'll have a 24-hour layover in St. Louis. I cannot believe I forgot my SD card. I am so upset right now because I just don't know how this is gonna turn out. I've never vlogged an entire vlog on my phone. So let's get this trip started. To St. Louis. Flight time here was 2 hours. Now we're waiting for the cleaners to get the aircraft ready so that we can work one leg to Cancun. Flight time is going to be 2 hours and 52 minutes, and then we come right back to St. Louis. Logging on my phone is very stressful. I've been thinking about it all morning. I need to figure out how to get an SD card before we continue on this trip because I'm going to go crazy. So I'm either going to have to find a Best Buy or something when I get back, or I'm probably going to try to see if there's like a tech store here at the airport and then compare prices to see what's better. I'm so annoyed and mad still about this whole thing, but we're not gonna let that take over our day. And yeah, let's just work to Cancun, come back and figure out the SD card situation. Damn, say today she gave me an SD card, so I'm able to film the rest of the trip.
I gotta go to work, guys.
Alright guys, let's get our room. We've made it to St. Louis and we're back with the Canon. She really saved me giving me this SD card, so I just have to give it back to her when I am back from this trip. She really saved me tons of time. Needless to say that I've been working for the past 14 hours, and all I had in the back of my head the entire time is I have to go find an SD card when I get to St. Louis. It's been a very long day, guys. I am going to take my sweet time getting situated, getting out of this uniform, and we're gonna sit and talk in a little bit. You guys, the best feeling after work, number 1, getting a shower and getting out of the uniform, and number 2, eating a hot meal. Chicken, broccoli, and roasted potatoes and sweet potatoes. I'm going to eat here, and I'll talk to you in a second. I just wanted to come in here and say that because I don't want to forget. I thought it was appropriate to get a drink, and let's just cheers for today. I have not had a long duty day in a very long time. Our block, which is what we worked, 8 hours and 44 minutes. Our credit, which is what we get paid, at 9 hours and 20 minutes. The first flight was 1 hour and 59 minutes, and we had probably 170 something passengers, I'm pretty sure. Then we had a 1 hour and 15 minute sit in St. Louis, which is when I talked to you guys about I need to find something, I need to do something about this SD card. And then we finally boarded. I think that flight had like 150 people. I don't know why, I can't remember the numbers. But the flight time was 2 hours and 52 minutes. Then we have 1 hour and 30 minute sit in Cancun, and we actually didn't have a gate this time. We went to the pad. It is a bit of a longer process to the plane, get the aircraft clean, do everything they have to do, and then boarding in because they have to basically transport passengers from a terminal to the pad. Once all that was completed, we flew for 2 hours and 29 minutes, getting here to St. Louis at 5:36 p.m. That's day 1 of this trip. Our time away from base for this trip, which is our per diem, is 72 hours and 27 minutes, which is very good per diem. That was it. I was stressing out all day. You guys have no idea. I wish I would have filmed my reaction I mean, there wasn't a way to film it. The minute I turned on the camera to do the B-roll and I saw no SD card, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. When I tell you guys that I'm like filming and editing the next day to get these videos out, I am really trying to make sure that you guys always have content, and I am enjoying it. I am slowly incorporating that schedule into my lifestyle, and so now I feel like, oh my god, if I don't have a vlog for Sunday or Wednesday, like what am I doing? Two things. So on my last flight, I was thinking, okay, well, I can try to vlog on the phone, but the part that I didn't tell you guys is that I didn't think I had storage in my phone to film 4 days worth of content. So that was the number one issue. The second issue that I had was the audio, which you guys will probably see in the beginning of the video. It's like not consistent. It's like high and then low, and I was like, imagine watching a whole vlog for like 15 minutes where like the audio is constantly going up and down. Like I wouldn't want to watch that. So obviously I was like, I can't do that. Thank God that when I walked into the hotel lobby, I saw Dev, and I immediately told her about it. I was like, you're not gonna believe what happened. Like, I forgot my SD card, so now I have to figure out. She's like, oh my god, I have an extra one. I already messaged her when I told her in person. I already stated in the video. But again, Dev really saved the vlog. So thank you again, Dev. That's today, guys. It is currently 7:55 p.m. We did it, Joe. We figured it out. We cracked the code and we made it. What an adventure. The things that I do for these videos. I really hope that you guys realize how much I really enjoy making these videos and how committed I am to these videos and making sure that you guys have content, and just laugh with me. Laugh, you know? Like, we're here to have fun. We definitely have a long day tomorrow, and I have a few things that I want to do. 9:42 p.m. I'm checked out. So I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another day on this trip. Good night. Yo, I could easily sleep 10 more hours. Like, no joke. Ooh, that coffee's hitting the spot. I'm gonna eat hard-boiled eggs, blackberries. I have the oats overnight shake. This is the birthday cake flavor that I tried on the previous video. Today I have a few things that I like to do, but I'll talk about that in a little bit with you guys. In the meantime, I'm just gonna have breakfast here. I feel so well rested, it's not even real. I am so glad that nobody's in that room. I did not hear anything on the other side of the room, so I didn't have to go downstairs to change my room. I basically took a gamble, but yeah, it turned out to be good. Let's eat, and I'll see you in a little bit. Friends, it is like 2 hours later since the last time you saw me. I am all ready and good to go to start our adventure today. We're gonna hop on the hotel shuttle to go to the airport and then take the metro all the way to either Del Mar Loop or Forest Park. I'm not really sure which one I want to explore yet. And hopefully, if I'm not too ambitious, we'll be able to go to downtown and kind of see Gateway Arch. Don't really want to promise you that we're going because I don't know much about St. Louis, but we're gonna figure it out together. I actually spent some time at making sure that I was packing my bags, ironing my uniform, and getting the room ready, so when I get back, all I have to do is eat, shower, and go to work. Let's head downstairs to go on the shuttle and start our adventure here in St. Louis. Have made it to Del Mar Loop. This area right here, based on my reading, because I don't know much about it, but there's a lot of like live music venues. There's also a theater, bowling alley, mini golf. There's a lot of different restaurants too. It is only, I think, like 20-minute walking distance from Forest Park, which is where we're gonna go next. But right now we're heading over to Blueprint Coffee to get a nice coffee and start with our day. Look at all these things that you can do here. Anything from restaurants, bakeries, groceries, pharmacy, boutiques, services, organizations, galleries, art, live entertainment. so much to do. And also, I just read this, one of the 10 great streets in America. I know I said I have food, but I can smell barbecue, and St. Louis is known for barbecue. So I don't know, we're gonna have to find some barbecue here. Got me an iced latte with 2 pumps of caramel syrup. I asked for sugar-free syrups, but didn't have any. They did tell me that they make all their syrups in-house. So she was like, there's only like 3 ingredients in them. So that made me feel a little better. But right now, I'm gonna continue walking. If I find a spot to sit down and chill for a little bit, I might. Let's see what else we come across. We made it to Forest Park, and based on my conclusion, Forest Park should be its own country because of how big it is and how much there is to do here. Starting with the zoo, which is free. I was reading, and a lot of the attractions here in St. Louis are free. There's a museum here, there's like an outdoor theater, a botanical house. Let's just go with plant house, because I know there is a botanical garden, but I don't know if it's here. But there's like a plant house called Jewel Box. It's even like a whole golf course, which is like right here. Well, this is nice. It took me about 14 minutes to walk from Del Mar Loop to here. And I was thinking about going to the zoo. It is currently 11:57. Number one, I've been to the zoo before. Number two, I feel like you need a whole day to go to a zoo, and I can't drink because I have to go to work in like 6 hours. I don't really think the zoo is a good plan, but it is a good plan if you come to St. Louis and you're looking for something to do. There's a few different things that I want to see here. Pagoda Circle, Muni. I don't know if it's pronounced like that, but that's the outdoor theater, I think. There's also the Cascades, Art Hill, Art Museum, World Fair Pavilion, Nature Playscape. So there's all those things that you can find here, but I think we're gonna see the Jewel Box, Pagoda Circle, probably Muni, and then I think we're gonna hit downtown. Let's see if we can actually do it. If you didn't know, I kind of talk to everyone whenever I'm around. So I just talked to an employee that works at the Muni, and she was telling me that it's America's largest and oldest outdoor theater. It has 11,000 seats. She asked me how long you're here for, and I was like, well, I'm a flight attendant, so I leave tonight. She's like, well, if you ever come back in the summertime, make sure that you stop at the Muni. And she said the Muni, so I pronounced it correctly from the first time. So I wish I could actually see it, but I don't think I can. This is where I'm currently at, which is at the Muni, and I'm trying to go down here at the Jewel Box. The thing is, if I walk here, it's gonna be 20 minutes, and I'm trying to go to the arch, so this is at least 20 minutes. So if I go down here 20, then that means I have to walk 40 minutes back, and by then, it's probably gonna be like 2 p.m., and I won't really have a lot of time, and it takes me 39 minutes to get to downtown. So I think we're gonna have to say goodbye to the idea of visiting this area down here. This thing is huge. I didn't realize like how big this park is, but definitely a lot to do. Very nice vibe. It's just way too big for the little time that we have. I honestly did not think that there was so much to do in this thing. It would have been a lot of fun to spend the entire day here, but I'm still glad that we left the hotel and we got to learn new things and see something different. I think I know where I have to go to catch the blue line. I think it's a blue line to downtown. I know earlier I said something about barbecue, but it just smelled really good, but I'm not hungry, so I don't really think I should eat just for the sake of eating it. And I don't want to buy to bring it with because I have food in the hotel. Let's make our way to downtown. question, and this is for all of y'all. Any of you out there have actually gone up top to the arch? Comment below. I hear mixed stories about it. I hear it's very claustrophobic. We're not going in today, but I want to know what you guys have to say about it. It's very impressive, I must say. I would like to know if any of you guys have gone up top, and what do you guys think about it? So let me know in the comments. Walked around a little bit, got to see everything, got to see the actual entrance, which is pretty cool. This is not the first time I'm here, but I never noticed that entrance, and I also didn't know this was a national park. We are walking back to the train station. It is currently 1:30 p.m. It's gonna take me at least an hour to get back. Hopefully I make it between 2:30 and 3, which should be plenty of time to heat up my food and start getting ready to head over to work. Let's make our way back. Back where everything started. Now it's time to call the hotel shuttle so they can pick me up and I can get to my room. I'm starving, y'all, and I'm also sleepy. I think this is my room, right? Yeah. We did it. Yo. Let's get our food first. Go downstairs, heat it up, come back, eat, and then we'll see what we do next, which really we don't have a lot of time to do anything else, but let's get food. I'm back, heated up my food, and they were giving away free coffee. And what did I do? Yep, exactly. All right, friends, it is time to say goodbye to the vlog and also say goodbye to St. Louis. This is a room that we had for the past 23.5 hours. There wasn't really anything crazy about this bathroom. It's actually super tiny. We have the closet over here on this side. We have a mini fridge, coffee maker, condiments, a luggage rack, full-length mirror, and that's pretty much it. My bags are packed up and ready. All I have to do is put my soft shell vest and be on my way. Like I said, guys, I am all packed up and ready to head over to the airport. Tonight we're only working one flight and we're going to Denver. We were not supposed to go to Denver today. No, today we were working 2 flights, but they canceled our Denver Las Vegas, which is exactly what happened last week, and now we're laying over in Denver. It is currently 6:09. I am heading downstairs right now, even though our van is at 6:30, because this van sometimes leaves a little early and I still need to stop to get some ice to put stuff in my lunchbox. I don't have a lot of food left, but we're gonna figure it out on the next vlog. I hope you guys had a wonderful time coming to St. Louis with me. I had a lot of fun bringing you guys along. So again, if you did enjoy this vlog, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to see you next time for another adventure. Take care.